How's it going, everybody? Those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Austin, and this is Fintastic Freaks. So today, guys, I got a little fish room update video for you about really what's been going on for the last week and a half here, even a little bit before then, honestly. But of course, I've been working on the big old 240-gallon tank right here. And there's been a number of other things going on here too lately over the past week and a half's time that also want to let you guys in on as well here. Here's a little bit of what's going on right here. As you can see, we got some new and empty tanks sitting down here now. That's not the goldfish tank. The goldfish tank is still full of fish, still full of life over here. This is a totally new 125-gallon tank over here. I think I already know what I'm going to put in that as well. I'll get back to that in a minute. But right behind that 125, as you see, well, probably can't see very well because of the some filter I have on top of it, but we have a 75-gallon tank right there. Not really sure what I'm going to do with that 75 just yet. Got it for a good deal, though, from a neighbor and such. So I will say, if you guys got any ideas, though, for that 75, I've gotten a couple of personal ideas from some personal friends of mine, but if y'all got ideas, I would love to hear them. So throw them in the comments below if you got those. But for the 125 here, though, I'm thinking of maybe giving Oscars a try. My father once upon a time had them, and I know if y'all watch KG Tropicals, if you don't, I highly recommend you do. Awesome channel there with John and Lisa. But they're a big fan of Oscars, just like betas and such, and I'm thinking this 125-gallon tank might finally give me that opportunity to give those fish a try. I've heard a lot of great things about them being fun fish to care for, very personable. I've also heard some things about them that kind of make them a little bit of a pain of a fish as well, but I feel like that's everybody. But I'm thinking this 125, it might be a future home to some Oscar fish. Let me know what y'all think about that. Outside of that 75 and the 125, we also got a new 45-gallon rimless cube tank. This thing is 2 feet by 2 feet in all diameters or directions or whatever I guess it is. I'm not sure how tall the tank is, but I do know 100% it's a 45-gallon rimless cube. It's 2 feet that way and 2 feet that way as well. So it's a perfect cube, perfect square. Not fully sure what I'm going to do with this one either. If you guys got ideas, again, feel free to throw them at me in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas on this one. Honestly, I've had a couple of friends actually see this tank and make me offers already on it, even though I haven't even had it for really a week, I believe, at this point. The other tank I'm going to show off here is a 54-gallon bow front corner tank. And this tank, honestly, guys, I think I have a good idea of what I'm going to use. The previous owner, as you can see, kind of used a little bit of a dirt substrate to it, which I gotta say, I'm thinking I may have to try out myself sometimes. He seemed to have pretty good success with it, with his live plants and such, with especially Amazon Sword, which is just a plant that I myself have never had good luck, so maybe I need to give that a try. But honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna do that in this tank, because this tank I'm thinking would be a good upgrade for my figure 8 puffers who live in the 29 over here. They're going to need to be upgraded at some point. That and put in brackish water conditions. So I'm thinking of just setting this tank up as a full brackish deal. And I got some Home Depot buckets as well that I might just put the figure 8s in, and then I'll slowly drip acclimate them. I got another tank coming down here for the green spotted soon too, which I'll probably do the same thing for. But I'm thinking of, yeah, just setting this tank up full brackish, and that way we can get the figure 8s into their long-term home, long-term water parameter and environment. And I think this 54-gallon tank could be the perfect home for them. And of course, I've been working on that big 240 as well. As we look in this 240, you can already tell I've got some plants in here. Some of the plants are just plants that I've pulled from other tanks that have really gotten picked on or nipped at a lot. Hopefully they can make a comeback in here, since there's no fish in here really, period. Just the only life we have in here are the plants right now. Got a couple of moss pads in there. I'm going to eventually try to flourish glue those to the little bulkheads there on the side. Try to make them look like a little mossy cave or something, so they're not as much of an eyesore. But got a couple of Nubius plants in here that I'm hoping will make a comeback after having a rough go in some of their previous tanks. Some of the jungle val I took out of the 75 already. Some of it was also just ones that came from other tanks, or half of it is also that I just bought from the store and such. I think jungle val here, the giant val specifically, is going to be a great background plant. I don't think I'm going to only do giant val. I think I'm going to probably put at least another plant or two towards the background, but it's going to be one of the main ones I use here. But long way to go here. It's starting to finally look like a tank though, guys. It's getting exciting. We're gonna have this thing up and going here real soon. It's getting closer and closer. Once again, if you like this little fish room update, give this video a thumbs up. In the comments below, leave your suggestions for that 75 as well as the 45-gallon cube. I would love to hear your suggestions here. Always love hearing the ideas that people get in their minds when they see these tanks. It's always fun to see what creative ideas everybody comes up with. And if you're new to my channel, have not done so already, or want to just stay in the loop with everything I do, click the subscribe button. Stay in the loop with everything I do, especially as we get these tanks going here. Obviously, again, got ideas for what I want to do for a couple of these already, so hopefully those will move relatively fast since I already know exactly what I want to do. And we already got some supplies over there and some buckets to help scape some of these tanks already, so hopefully these things move pretty quick, but at the same time, don't want to rush things. As always though, guys, thank you so much for the support and watching this video. Every single one of y'all are awesome for putting me in the loop for your fish fam. And I will see you all in my next video. Stay fantastic.